guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've watched any of my videos before. If you haven't watched any of my videos, my name is Melanie and I predominantly do vlogs. So I was doing weekly vlogs which went up on a Thursday, but because with what's going on at the moment I decided to change that up and do daily vlogs. I suffer from anxiety and depression. My anxiety is really bad and my depression is really bad, and I'm just trying to document my day and how it is for me basically being stuck inside, which I'm normally used to, but if you watch my vlogs you'll know I'm struggling with. I also like to do what I refer to my others content, which typically goes up on a Sunday and or a Tuesday depending on how I am both physically and mentally. So today's video is obviously a Tuesday or Sunday video. I finally have stuff that I can show, and I know a lot of you are here for the other content rather than the vlogs, and some people are here for the vlogs and some are here for both. So hopefully the ones of you that are here for just the other content, I hope that you enjoy this video today. So today's unboxing is of a subscription called Treatbox. Now Treatbox is kind of a self-care kind of monthly subscription where there's kind of self-care items, there's lifestyle items, there's sometimes a beauty type item. Like there was one month recently that had a scarf in, and like there's always some kind of edible item in from what I know. I have stalked or watched Treatbox online on Instagram for quite a long time. I love the idea behind it. I love how every month you get a box full of goodies catered to a theme, or you can go on the website and you can order boxes of various sizes to send either to yourself or to loved ones as treats or birthday gifts or I'm thinking of you kind of gifts. And yeah, just, you know, wish I'd thought of that and set up the business. Like I'd love to have a business like that. I just love anything self-care and where you help others. So this is my second box. I didn't show my last box, because I unboxed it on Instagram, and B, you know, I just totally forgot and I don't have all the products anymore. I gave one of them away because I knew someone would appreciate one of the products that was in it, and one of the products was a food item that I'd opened and I couldn't have, but there is something in it that I'll show in a vlog at some point that I will get use out of. Well, there's two things really. So I decided, even though I didn't love the box, I liked the premise behind it, so I decided to continue forward with the subscription. So they normally send them out and you normally get them literally around the day before the first of the month. Last time I think I got it on the Saturday and the first was on the Monday, I think, or the Tuesday, I'm not sure. This one literally came the day before, on Tuesday. We're actually sending them out in smaller batches because they don't want to put people at risk by sending out loads of batches. So they come in these boxes. I'd say this is bigger than A4, and it has a clear wrap on that has Treatbox written all over it in black, like printed, and it has your address label on, and it does actually fit for your letterbox. It's the perfect letterbox size, which I love because we're not always in. I mean, I am, but a lot of people aren't always in, and then they have to go to the sorting office. But with this, it literally fits for your letterbox, so that is perfect. So I have opened this. I did an Instagram unboxing of it. I don't think it was the best video, but I wanted to open the box, and I opened it. I opened it at something like 10 o'clock at night, and I filmed it and the lighting wasn't great, but I put it up on Instagram today, 2 days after I got it, and I decided to basically package it back up, and you can tell from looking at the paper there, but you can't tell when I open it inside. So last month's, which I actually have got, it had a quote on the back, so you can actually use the quote, but you'll see why there wasn't a quote on this month's. But if you want to have a quick look at what was in last month's, you got the quote on the back, you got a card holder. I ended up with a lilac one, and the funny thing is, when I first started using card holders, I had two originally, and they were cheap ones. I think they were from New Look via ASOS, and I think they were £5.99, and they were exactly the same as that, like how it was made and how stiff it was. And you know, then I went on to a lilac one which was leather, and it had a bit for coins and it had a bit for cards. And then eventually, if you've watched my channel, you'll know I've got a black YSL one which I got for my birthday I think 3 years ago, and it still looks and smells brand new. So that's what you got in. You also got the biscuits, which mine had opened and gone funny. I think the dog enjoyed eating them, plus I was plant-based at the time so I couldn't eat them. There's 2 sachets of tea which I've kept because it's Earl Grey and Rose, and I don't think I'm going to like it, but I've kept them just in case. There was the Today's Plan, which is a planner which I actually did re-gift to someone who said they were going to use it, but I don't think they will, especially now they've got the Mrs. Hinch little book of lists, which came out today. There was that, the pink thing in the middle, it's got stick-it notes in. There's like a full-size one, which is almost the size of what you can see, and then there's little tab-sized ones, which I'll use, and then there's the canvas bag that says Essentials, which I'll use. I'm actually planning on putting in my hospital bag because I think it'd be handy to put things in, either things that I'm going to have in the bag, or like you can put like worn clothes in, like underwear or socks and things, to keep it all separate, and it's a really good quality one. Anyway, this video is already going to be longer. This basically shows you a picture of the contents. So it just says, wow, what a month. I'm sure more than ever we could do with some positivity. I'm sure this month's treat box couldn't come at a better time. The box is themed on spring, time to bloom. Strange and very hard time. I heard this quote and wanted to share with you. Like a flower, enjoy the air that you breathe. Know that you can grow from the darkness and bloom from your wounds. We hope you enjoy this box of treats to help you through this hard time. If you love your box, I'd love to hear from you, blah, blah, blah. And then there's 15% off Flower and White, which is one of the 2 only items that they've sourced. The rest of the items they've actually made themselves, which I actually like. And as I said, there's nothing on the back, and there typically is. So there's a cute little sticker on that says keep going, which I just love. I think they've obviously made them as well because it actually matches the rest of the theme of the box. So the first thing in the box is keep going, keep growing, and it's actually a packet of plant seeds. Now I've never had plant seeds in any kind of subscription box, so I love it. So these are ox-eye daisy seeds, so you can sow them anytime from now. I don't know if I've got anything to sow them in, but I do love this and I will use them. I really like this because obviously we can't go outside at the moment. We could actually order the stuff we need to plant them, and we could obviously watch them grow over the coming weeks, because I feel like this lockdown's going to go on a lot longer than planned, but we'll see. Now I have took the tag off these, but they were by Joe something. If I remember, I'll put it down in the description box. So it's a pair of kind of beige coloured socks with, and the lighting's not great even though I do have my light box on, so I don't know what colour it's going to show as, but it is kind of a beige colour, which I would never ever pick if I saw these in the shop. I do think they're cute, but I wouldn't get them because of the colour. Now I absolutely love the little cute detail to the top like that. Normally when I put socks on, I fold them in half and then half again like that, but you can't obviously do that because that would show. So when I wear them, I will have to wear them properly, and I just think they're super cute. They're a cotton poly blend, but they obviously go with this month's theme. Now this is something I don't actually have. If you watch my vlogs, you'll know I've got a glass coffee table, which I hate because it's black, and I got it when it was super fashionable, and a matching TV unit, and they cost me a lot of money at the time. And I just put my glass down or cup on straight onto the glass table, and it's got loads of little scratches, but you have to look super close, like right up next to it to see it. And I never have any coasters because I never see any that I like. Like now and then I'll look and there's nothing that I like, but I do like this because it's a little bit of positivity. You are enough, because sometimes we don't feel like we are enough. Like I definitely don't feel like I am enough at the moment, but this is kind of a positive affirmation, and it's backed on card. I think it was stuck to something originally, but this is really hard, and it's a really tough whatever coating they've put on, which I really like. So it's gonna stand the test of time, and it's gonna get used. I've been saving it for this video, but now I can actually use it, and it's actually amazing quality. So this is the product by Flower and White. As I showed you, there is a code, which is just Treatbox 15 in capitals if you want to buy anything. And it's a raspberry meringue bar coated in Belgian white chocolate and raspberry crumble. Now, if you know me, it's vegetarian and gluten free. If you know me well enough, you'll know I don't like raspberry at all. I avoid it. I don't like it. I used to like it when I was younger. My dad used to have raspberry plants and I used to eat them, fresh raspberries. But over the years, I've developed a dislike to raspberry. I love strawberry, I love blueberry, I love blackberry, I love blackcurrant. I love the berries, but raspberry I don't like. It's kind of sour and I just don't like it. But I will be trying this because it sounds absolutely yummy. I wonder if they do a strawberry version, because I'd probably love that. But yeah, at least I get to have this month's thing because I'm not eating plant-based at the moment. Now this is why we didn't have a quote on the back of the welcome card or hello card or whatever it is. It's because we've got a thicker one. It's a thicker card as well, and it says bloom where you are planted. So I just love that it's all spring colours, and you know, if you've watched me long enough, you know that I don't really change my decor up around the house over the year, and really I should have springy things and winter things, and you know, it doesn't cost a lot to just put a few items around the house just to brighten it up a bit. So this, I'm hopefully going to get a frame for it, but until then I'm going to put it somewhere so I can see it, because it is a really pretty quote and it's a pretty little picture really. I mean, it's not a picture, but you know what I mean. The last thing is It's Your Time to Bloom, and again it's got the same pattern on as the quote card and the packet of seeds and the coaster. So I'm guessing they're all made in house. I think they are because of it's got all the social media on the back. I thought this was a notebook, and I'm like, great, I love notebooks. I don't use them as much as I did, but I normally write shopping lists and, you know, notepads where you can rip it out, and I was like, great, I got a notebook where I can actually keep notes and not have to like rip pages out. And then I opened it. This couldn't have come at a better time. So this is literally perfect for what's going on now, and I've had to wait a couple of days to film this so I can start using it, because I didn't want to write in it and then you basically see how I'm feeling, even though obviously on my vlog channel, on my vlogs, I do go into it a little bit. So you put the date, and then it's the thoughts for today, things I'm grateful for today, positive affirmation today, and one goal for the day. So I don't know if you're going to write this at the start of the day, because obviously it's putting one goal for the day and then a positive affirmation for the day. So some of it I feel like you put at the end of the day, and I think some of it you put at the start of the day. So I think really it should have been lined up a little bit different, like one goal for the day, positive affirmation for the day, so that'll be something that'll keep you going for the day, and then your goal for the day. Then it probably should have thought for the day, and then gratitude for the day, because obviously you're not going to have any gratitude as the day begins, because you're waking up and you're probably like, great, we're still in isolation. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But, and then on the other side, at the top it says, things that worry me, things to reduce these worries, self-care action today. So you would have the choice of either doing both pages on the same day, which would mean you would go through the book a lot quicker, or you could do one page one day and then the next page the next day, and then you're not having to think too much, because obviously, you know, thinking about things you're grateful for that day, at the moment there's not much to be grateful for other than I've not got the virus. I mean, that's going to be top of the list every day, isn't it? I mean, you don't know if you've got it because it takes so long to start, but I feel Like, I mean, I don't know how many pages is in it, but I just feel like it's going to last longer if you do one page one day and the next page the next day. But I just really love that that's in this book rather than it just being a load of plain paper. I mean, they could have done it both ways, really. They could have done the two different types of pages and then maybe a third of just plain paper, you know, with the border around, and have it kind of as a journal. But that's just me thinking how I would have it if I was putting something together, you know, something a bit more multi-use. But that's just me. We're all different, we all think things differently. So that's this month's treat box. I do love the theme behind this month's box. I absolutely love the book. I'm gonna try and keep using that every single day. I know what I'm like. Sometimes I'm like, oh god, I've got to like do it, but I just think it'll help at the moment. It gives you something to do for 10 minutes because it might take you a while to think of things to be positive about and having a thought of the day and finding some kind of affirmation to have. But yeah, I do like how it's all been set out. I like the theme. I like that you've got seeds that, you know, you can order some compost online and things to plant them in, and you can watch them grow over the coming weeks. So I am going to keep my subscription and see what they bring out next month. Hopefully things will be a little bit better in the world. I do feel like we're going to be in lockdown. I know that Florida's gone in lockdown for another month, for a full month now, and they've been in lockdown for weeks already. So I just feel like this is the way forward. But we're not going to go into the ins and outs of my feelings about what's going on in the world, especially in this video, because I do talk about it in vlogs. But please head over and check out Treatbox and subscribe, or buy a one-off box, or send someone a little pick me up, because definitely most people will need it at the moment with what's going on. If you have any questions about any of these items, please leave them in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification to get an alert every time I upload a similar video. I'll be back very soon with my next video. Thank you for watching.